Hey everyone, I'm Ari. I'm building Neudash. It's an automation platform that builds it as you describe it. This is actually my first video, and I'm making it because, well, a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So let me just show you what we have built so far. What you're looking at here is a brand new workspace. Think of it like a blank canvas where you describe your business processes, automations, day-to-day tasks, and it will build it for you. So here's what we are building today. I've got a Zoho CRM with customer accounts. Actually, let's go have a look at that. I've got some customers, and sometimes those customers have contacts associated with them. I want a Google Drive folder created every time I create a customer in my CRM, and I want it shared with them. Let's just build that, and the way to do it is describe it the way I have described it here in natural language. So I'll just write exactly that as a prompt, and let's see what Neudash does. You can see that it's building up its understanding of the problem space. If it needs any answers or wants to understand a little bit more about the problem, it will ask me those questions. So here's it asking me some details about where I want the folder to be created. I've created an examples folder where I want to keep this work separate. So I'm just going to give it that link and say, make a folder called clients in this examples folder. So here we can see the agent's now focusing on connectivity, and it's identified it needs a Zoho connection. All right, so let's set up the connection. I'm going to now log into Zoho with my test account. And it's identified certain permissions. And as it needs more permissions, it can keep increasing the scope of the permissions that it needs. All right, so I've given it the permission. Next up, it's realized that it also needs connection to my drive. So it's asked for a Google connection. Let's authenticate that. And we have given it the Google connection. All right, so it looks like it's figured out some of the connection stuff, and it's now focusing on building out the actual automation. You can also see that it's doing the first time setup, setting things up for future use. So here we can see in the Google Drive, set up a clients folder. It's already built that for us. And it's testing and implementing stuff as it goes. We can see how some of the recent activities have gone through. You can see the agent has been running tests, and we can see some of the runs have completed. We can also see inside Google Drive, it's created the clients folder, and inside the clients folder, it's shared this client that it created in Zoho. So it's created a testy test. So it then shared that with that email, and here in Gmail, we can see that we received the share email. So the thing is working end to end, and that's really great. But that's not the entire story. Now you have this thing running for a while. Let's say you decide that you also want a Slack notification that something new has happened, so your team can get started on it. So in your process, you can simply say, I want to modify the process to also send me a Slack message once the drive folder is shared. All right, and this will kick off another session, and it will retain all of the history, all of the instructions, all of the decisions that have been made in the past. It will keep everything working, but it will modify it so now you have new functionality baked into this process that you just created. So yeah, here you go. The agent's basically reading up on what's existing. It's adding stuff and it's saying, yep, I want to connect to Slack as well as Google Drive. Now this was pretty simple modification, just adding a notification. But the cool thing is more complex changes work exactly the same way. If you need error handling, want to integrate another service, more notifications, all of that is just one conversation away. This is Neudash. I hope you build automations to make your life and your business faster, better, more productive. For more on what you can build, stay tuned. I'll be coming back with more videos, and check it out at neudash.com. See you in the next one.